Hi, I'm Jack from Andertons Music, that's Oz, and this is the brand new CT-S1000V from Casio. I'm going to cut to the chase. This is a pretty crazy keyboard. I'm going to turn it on and show you why. It's a mishmash of new technologies and old, really in the spirit of the old Casios. And here we go. Here's the first patch called Do You Hear?
Do you hear the music? Do you hear the music? Do you hear the music? Do you hear the music?
Pretty crazy, right? If you're into guitar pedals or you watch the main channel, very reminiscent of the Korg Miku, but in a keyboard. Now, stick with me. This is crazy. This bit, and I'm also very lucky that this isn't out yet. This is a pre-production model. So I must say that it's not finished yet. And thank you, Casio, for letting me have it a go. We've had a good laugh with it, and we're going to flick through. And there are also very serious applications, I think, for it too. Let's flick through this, because this is the main headline, this vocal synthesis engine. And what you heard there, hopefully, was, do you hear the music? I'll play that again.
Do you hear the music?
First things first, let's hear some ways where we can change that sound. Let's flick this vocal type over to the male.
Do you hear the music?
And I'll flick it through, we can go to a female character on the other side.
Do you hear the music? Do you hear the...
So, exactly what you're thinking. And I'm going to flick on. I've got some patches that I flicked through and I thought sounded actually pretty cool. So number 5 was, oh yeah, so there we go. It's mental, right? Here's a few more. Here's one called number 8, which is deep in my... Let's see what they say. Let's see if Oz can guess what is deep in my... Here we go. We're going to go for the key of... Well, we'll do this.
Deep in my soul.
Soul?
Good, and not anything before the soul. Deep in my soul. Here we go. Number 12. All I want to do. Let's play a single note and hear it. Now, obviously, this is what I'm saying in that little intro. In the spirit of old school Casio, Japanese company, it's got that Japanese flavour. You're listening to that Japanese accent. So if you're into that, that's cool. Let's just flick it through and go and see what we get. Number 55, I Know What. And maybe like... Next bit being, how do we change that? Because this is vocal synthesis, so we can actually change how that sounds. Let's use the phrase, what's going on? Here it is. Hear it, right? And it's flicking through the syllables in that phrase. But if I hit play mode, I can play the whole phrase.
What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on?
Okay, here we go. So we've got that play mode. The next bit I recommend you try, or we can see how we can adjust these phrases, is if I hit vocalist, I can then scroll through different styles of how that phrase is being said.
What's going on?
That's choir group. Let's choir whisper.
What's going on? What's going on? What's going on?
Female.
What's going on? What's going on? What's going on?
It's great fun. There's more to come. Trust me, this has got the kitchen sink in it from Casio. It's very fun. I'm trying to look for the musical angle, but I think the best bit is just to go, oh, what a fun. And I get the sense this is one of those keyboards that in like 50 years' time will be a rare, like someone dope will make a track with it. And it'll be a thing. It'll be a thing. So play mode again. Let's go back to the phrase. Vocalist, choir, whisper. Let's look for something weird. Talk box.
What's going on? What's going on? What's going on?
There's loads here. Bossa Nova, what?
What's going on? What's going on? What's going on?
And we've got modulate. That can be assigned to different things like cut off and things like that. Anchor. Oh, let's see what anchor is.
What's going on? What's going on?
You get the idea. So we can change not only if it's a syllable or a phrase, we can change the style of vocalist that was doing. That's the vocal synthesis engine. Let's flick on to the instrument mode. That was all in lyrics mode. If I hit instrument and we go there, first patch is a stage piano. Let's hear what that sounds like. Got a little sustain pedal plugged in, and we'll go for something in G, I reckon. Very reminiscent of the CT-S1000, where I've got a video of that I've done already. It's got a little bit of coarseness to the keys, so it's very thoughtful. I think they've nailed this. It's definitely not weighted or trying to be a piano, but it feels cool. And the speakers are surprisingly pokey. That's what we've been monitoring through as well. That's a stage piano. Let's just have a little flick through and see what we got. Okay, a few patches. Patch 28, this is called New Age Piano. Patch 38, this is called Phaser EP. This is patch 62 called Advanced EP Pad. And just a little bit on the sound engine, it's a bit of a best of all their keyboards, including old vintage Casio keyboards like the CZ Gear and the VL series. This is a little bit more new school. Let's have a listen to it. I found a widdly patch here. Now, I love that it's got a pitched whittler there. It also dangerously says rhythm, so let's hit rhythm. And I'm going to give Oz the option of a genre. Doo-wop, funk 16 beat, or 80s super rock.
It's got to be doo-wop.
It's got to be doo-wop, isn't it?
Doo-wop.
I want to hear shredding pitch bend over doo-wop. Ask and ye shall receive it. Let's see what happens if I hit accompaniment and hit play. Crikey. Oh yeah. Ask and ye shall receive it. As I said, Very stupid example, but it's got tons of accompaniment in there. Even you do the intros, it's a real mixed bag, this. You're someone who wants a bit of accompaniment and likes that side of things, it's got it in there. One thing I haven't seen on any other Casio keyboard until now is this thing they call it Active DSP. So I've gone back to our beloved vocal synth bit, which is really what it's all about, right? And I found something called I Love Your. Let's see what he does love.
I love your style.
I think he thinks style. I love your style. I love your stuff, yeah. Maybe he likes I love you stuffing. Anyway, we're in there. Active DSP, how do we get there? We hit menu and we go Active DSP, and these are posh multi-effects to me with loads of different sounds. So this gets a bit crazy. Let's just flick through and find one. Some of the drive things I heard earlier were pretty heavy. Let's listen. That's number 53 called P-Mod Amp. So. I love your style, 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 I love your style. Racking. Number 89 called Pitch Del 2 shows off the multi-effect side of it, which is, in this one, it's a combination of enhancing, auto pan and such, but you can adjust those balances. So if I hit parameter, I can see these here. I've got a reflector, enhancer, auto pan and delay. If I hit delay, I can then adjust that time. So I could crank that. So you can tinker away and really, I reckon you could save some pretty unique out there Japanese phrases. And I know there's a lot of people out there that want to do that. Oh, it does have a demo. Oh my God, I don't even want to hear it. I'm so excited. Thanks if you stuck around this long. Thanks again to Casio. They've been really good at letting me see things before they're even out. So this isn't the finished product by any means, but it's fun. And I don't even know how much it's going to cost, but I can see it being like a weird cult classic perhaps. And most importantly, Casio, much respect, every key, especially Nord, put demos in your keyboards. It's the best bit. When you're a kid and you go to the music store, you just want to hit demo like you were in secondary school and just listen to how the thing sounds. This has got demo up front, so I'm going to hit it and leave you and us to go get lunch whilst we hear what demo. I haven't heard it yet. I'm excited. If you like what we're doing, consider subscribing. If you don't, let us know. We learn from the hate. Demo. I'm just going to... Do you hate the music?